Yes, everyone, welcome back to Red Divide. My name is Mark, and as always, my cousin Ray joining me, the Liverpool fan. We all have our problems. My cuz, how you doing?
Hi, Kaz. I'm doing good. Glad to be back on the show. Yeah, I think you got this the wrong way around. The Man United fans are the ones with the problems. Although of late, you guys have turned a little bit of a corner. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Besides the fact that it's an international break and have to wait 10 days or something to see my team play again with our new coach. Putting that all aside, great, just great.
Well, I remember it wasn't in the far distant memory where you could actually wait to watch your team because they were so disappointing. But of late, yeah, United are starting to perform and find some consistency, which is terrible to see, I must say. But yeah, good to see you with a smile on your face once again.
Yeah, you'll get over it. Don't worry about it. Look, exciting times. Hence, we're in the green. I'm trying to get a little closer to Sporting's colours just to say thank you to them. Um, but yeah, I think we have a lot to look forward to. Some positive and good days ahead. We go from there.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit hard done by, Rude. He kind of came in and steadied the ship after Ten Hag got the boot. We got 3 wins and a draw, and now it's farewell to him. And Amorim comes in with all of his coaching staff. Tough one to take, but I guess this is the game. This is football.
It's business. It is a little sad to see. Hell of a legend at United. Was a scoring machine, as we all know. Took over when Ten Hag got the boot. Did fantastic in those 4 games. Was undefeated. Look, he didn't face the most toughest of competition, but you can only play who's in front of you, and he did well. Did amazing. 5 goals against Leicester in the first game. Winning in Europe. We haven't won in Europe in over 300 days. Unbelievable. That stat in itself is ridiculous. So, yeah, the fact that, he steadied the ship. Thanks so much, Rude. Amazing. Really helped us get some confidence again, get things level headed again, and now we can focus on the future. It's unfortunate to see him go. Part of me would have liked to have seen him, still stay with the backroom staff, him and Renee and some of the other coaches that originally were brought in this summer. But just, didn't end up that way. And I understand it from Amorim's point. He's got a huge job on his hands. He has to have people around him that he knows and trusts, and people that he can rely on to fulfill and follow through with his plans. And he had to just keep his own guys, and unfortunately, Rude, Renee, and the other guys had to go. That's business, that's life. But I wish him all the best. And now we look forward to the future, and hopefully this international break will fly by, and we can start rocking and rolling and see how things are going to do. It's going to be interesting, He's
It
got a
is
lot to
indeed.
sort out. So good luck to him.
So now that the international break is in full force, I think it's time to reflect on the busy schedule that we had. We had 7 games in 21 days. You were telling me that Liverpool, you can't wait to see them slip up, and you'll see our days are numbered. I think you were wrong once again. Just like when you decided to choose United as your team, you were wrong once again. Liverpool, 7 games,
Just like
6 wins, and 1 draw. Let that sink in. In 21 days, 6 wins and 1 draw. Humble pie,
not
I
bad,
guess. Not
not bad.
bad.
Um, Took over a winning team, old slot. And to be fair, he's changed it up a little, but I think it's still quite similar. But yeah, there are differences. But he's had a good team. He had a team that Klopp had firing, and he's done great with it. Take nothing away from him. And yeah, you guys have definitely done better than I thought you would, without a doubt. But again, the season's not even halfway done. So there's no need to gloat, no need to brag about anything now. You haven't won anything in November. So let's
It's
see how the rest of it goes. Then we'll talk.
it's you know what? It's progression. Like I've been saying in the past couple of episodes, it's progression. I didn't expect us to be title contenders at the beginning of the season. I think it's well
5 points
documented
clear.
right by now.
5 points clear. Wow.
You know, 5 points clear of the Premier League and top of the Champions League table as well. I couldn't be more happier, to be honest with you. But, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got a 10-day break, and then it's 11 games in a month, and that is going to be the real test. I think this was the mini test. I think the real test is still coming. Yeah. How about you? How did you
Indeed.
guys get on?
That's when things will get real. That's when things will get real for you.
I think real for
Got the
everyone.
Christmas period. Oh, 100%. The Christmas period, the game pretty much every 2-3 days. It's gonna be awesome. As fans, we love this time of year. Football's incredible. You get to watch football, like I said, almost every day. It's fantastic. So yeah, bring it on. And I look forward to welcoming Slot to the Christmas festive season. And yeah, it should be good. United, of course, Amorim is going to be welcome to that as well, because most other leagues take a break.
They do.
So it's going to be wild come December. And I look forward to it. I think that, of course, our previous 7 games in 21 days didn't work out too well, hence the sacking of Ten Hag. But I think these 11 coming up, it gives Amorim time to, try different things, put different players in different positions, experiment a bit as you go through them. But of course, he also has to get results, right? This is a results business, and if he starts the first 10 or 11 games poorly, man, the pundits in England, they'll be all after him.
The media.
And it's not going to be great. He'll be under a lot of pressure. And as a new coach, a young coach, not as experienced as some of the other, coaches in the league, you'll face a lot of pressure, and you don't want to see that on a new young coach. So I wish him all the best. Hope you'll continue to steady the ship, get some results, and then work on that system, work on the tactics, work on the personnel, and get United firing again.
Well, you see, this is the thing, right? He's got 10 days. 10 days to work with a squad that isn't going to the international teams. And then he has a very short period to work with the players that are coming back from international duty. And then it's 11 games, 11 games in a month. So it's not like he's at a preseason, where he knows all his players. He's going to be coming in. Obviously, he would have done video analysis on the players. He would have probably sat down and met a lot of the players already. But he's going into a new job where he's had absolutely no time to prepare them with his football philosophy, and he's basically doing damage control. That is exactly what he's doing for the rest of the season, is damage control. So I do believe that he'll steady the ship because, his record speaks for itself. His defense has been fantastic. He's very I won't say he's very defensive minded, but the way he sets up the teams, he's solid at the back and good going forward. So it's a hell of a job that he's stepped into. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting month. 11 games, not easy. Like you said, it's a Premier League. A lot of the other leagues, they take a break. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think? After those 11 games, where do you think you guys will be sitting in the log?
Well, look, it's like you said, new surroundings for him, new country, new league, new players, new style, new culture. It's a lot. But I have faith in him. He worked wonders at Sporting. Sporting was struggling big time when he went in there. And sure, it might have been easier because he's Portuguese, he knows the culture, he's played the league. So it might have helped and naturally, benefit him where he's coming to England. It's new. Although he has been to Old Trafford before. He did visit Mourinho back in the day when Mourinho was managing United. And I believe he took some of the classes that Mourinho was busy with at that time. So yeah, amazing from that perspective. 11 games from now, 30 days from now, jeez. The only fortunate thing is we are 4 points, I believe, from top 4. So the fact that it's only 4 points, it means there's a lot of teams that have messed up, a lot of teams that are not playing well, which is encouraging for us. That can give us hope that we can actually get back into that top 4 come the end of the season. So the fact that it's within striking distance, I'm going to say that he's still going to be in striking distance come 11 days. I don't want to put too much pressure and say the dude's going to be 4th come Christmas Day. There's a lot to do, a lot to learn, a lot to figure out all these players and the style and who can fit in those positions that he wants to use in the 3-4-3.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, I'm going to say he's still going to be in striking distance. I think he'll move up that log. I think he'll be closer to top 6 at that stage, and then just focusing on getting into that top 4 by then, so that we can finish the season strong and start next year fresh. He's had a preseason and go strong. So that's where I'll put them in 11 games time in European contention.
Top 6. I think it's a little bit ambitious, but there's going to be a buzz around the club. Fair point. You've got a new manager, new ideas, big expectations, big ambitions. Whether you'll achieve it or not will only be seen in the next month. But it's going to be interesting. We love this time of the year.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. We'll be seeing you next month. Yeah, that's for sure. Thank you.
I'm hoping that this new look on your team is going to bite you in the ass. But it's football. You never know. We'll see. Can't wait for it to pan out. For us, we obviously, our first game back is Southampton. And then straight afterwards is Real Madrid at home. And then a couple of days after that is Manchester City. Now, I was hoping to try and meet Manchester City while they're in a little bit of a blimp. And we always know that come the beginning of December, Man City start winning games and they don't lose. They've done it season after season after season. So a little bit nervous about that fixture. But I guess if you want to roll with the big dogs and, have a successful season, you've got to play the best teams. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be good football coming up soon. And hopefully Slot can, continue to steady the ship and grind out more results.
Sooner or later, he's going to face that absolute consecutive thunder that you see in the Premier League, where it's non-stop, game after game, and the guys get tired, fatigue kicks in, injuries. And then you see how he copes, then you'll really know what he's made of. For now, it's mostly been smooth sailing, an injury here or there, but nothing too crazy. So, yeah, let's see what happens over this Christmas period. And, of course, I wish you guys nothing but the worst. Hopefully, you start falling down that log, give up those 5 points, and then start falling down. And we'll see. We'll go. It should be great. Hopefully, Amorim's got something up his sleeve for you guys at Anfield, because we owe you guys after coming there and dismantling us like that. It was a very poor day, as you and I know firsthand, being there in the flesh. But yeah, it's going to be a great rest of the season. Watch the space.
Marcus, the fact that we were at that game at Old Trafford, and it was so fitting to see you in such a great mood, along with the rest of the Bank fans.
I need to remind me anymore. We're good.
You're the one that brought this up. You brought this up. You brought this on yourself. Yeah, 5th of January, we were hoping to get tickets for that, but that unfortunately didn't pan out. So we will have to do something special for that episode, maybe do a watch along, get some people on the show as well, some fellow Liverpool and Man United supporters. And yeah, should be interesting, but that's for another episode. So going into this international break, you going to be getting any players back from injuries?
Yeah, it looks like Malacia played for the under-21s. His first came back in 18 months. So it'll be great if he can stay fit, get him in. Hopefully Luke Shaw, who's been injured, then fit, then injured, then fit, then injured. But when I say fit, either plays a game or you just see him in training and then he's injured again. So not really fit at all. Get those two back. I think Harry Maguire will be back just for some extra numbers at the back. So that's important. I haven't heard the news on Mainu yet. I hope that he comes back soon. He's so integral to us, such a youngster. But again, depending on how Amorim wants to play, where you fit all these players in, those different pieces, we'll have to figure out. But those are the three main ones that hoping to get back and soon. And then we take on this wonderful break, this wonderful Christmas festive season.
Yeah. The thing is, we also got a similar situation. We've got Trent that only played 25 minutes in the Villa game.
Yeah, but I heard that was minor, right? Minor injury.
So he felt something, and he asked to be subbed. So that's good game management. Managing his own health. he could have stayed on, probably could have played on for a little bit longer, but then only aggravate the groin.
Mm.
So yeah, that's not conclusive how long he's going to be out. There is a possibility that he can come back after the international break. Allison, we're still waiting word on him if he'll be back after the international break as well. Elliot, yeah, the fractured foot. He's been out. He's been out for 2 months already. He's probably due it back the end of November, possibly December, early December. Chiesa, he came to Liverpool having zero fitness, and he's only started one game and he's come on as a sub. It's a little bit disappointing to see the only player that we bought that's in the squad for this season, although we bought a goalkeeper which is on loan, not get any minutes, which is disappointing to see. And Jota, there's a big possibility that Jota's back after the international break. So that's a good boost for the squad, especially going into such a heavy fixture list, to have some of those players healthy and fit and ready to play. We're going to need the entire squad. We have to rotate players. There's no other way around it. But yeah, if we can keep our players fit, things are looking good.
Yeah, we'll see. I think that, again, the interesting part will be now during the festive season who stays fit and, how you manage that, your squad throughout that
Indeed.
period. We'll have a lot to tell about how the season ends. So let's see it happen, Marquez.
That's it. Well, it's been a great chat with you once again. Thanks everyone for tuning in and supporting our channel. Please like, subscribe, share, tell all your mates about us, and we'll catch you in the next episode for an exciting Liverpool episode. Here we go.
This must be on a different channel. You're doing the Liverpool episode, right? Sweet, everyone. Thanks so much. Catch you later. Ciao.